Going, everybody? It's Monday, the 2nd of October, 2023. Present mileage on the Road King, 63,038 miles. On my way to work. Thought I'd take the King to work because I had it running yesterday. Went down and got some gas. And I was on my way down the road, and I thought I'd reach back and adjust the knob on my backrest. And I pulled the damn thing right out of the seat going down the road. So I rested it on the dash down here on the thing, and I guess I must have hit the tank. Or unless I was already there, it looks like I put some pretty good scratches in it. That's how my day started with the bike. Could be worse. It's an old bike. I had to repaint it one of these days anyways. It already needs a new front fender, so repainting it wouldn't be any more than a tank, 2 fenders, and a couple side things on a Harley. That's one nice thing about it. So maybe one day I'll get to that. I could have taken the Gold Wing, but I thought, you know what, I had a lot of fun riding this thing yesterday. Why not get it out and ride it again? And I'll probably ride it a good amount of the week because the Gold Wing will be in maintenance bay on Thursday to get tires and have that front end checked, see if there's anything wrong there. Harley's running good. I went down and put fuel in it. Kind of weird getting 93 octane. I'm so used to getting 87 anymore. That's one thing I don't miss about the Harley is the higher gas prices. $4.43 a gallon right now as of today in Brooklyn for premium. It's funny the differences between the bikes when you go back and forth riding them. I know I mentioned it on the last video, but it's almost just amazing how much different they are, considering they're both motorcycles and they're both meant for touring. At least at one time this bike was. Maybe not so much now. I think back on how many times I took this thing cross country, and well, not really cross country, but I took it to North Carolina a lot. Still across the country, just not west. And it stinks, you know, you think about, you know, how long that's been. Last time I took this on an actual trip was that time that Art wrecked his motorcycle with Harley Trek, myself, and my KLIM went to, oh God, I can't remember where we went. I can't remember the name of the town. But anyways, that was the last time I took this on a road trip. Ever since then, it's been the Triumph or the Gold Wing and the Ultra, of course. I think you just get so used to the way the newer bikes ride, no matter what kind of newer bike you might have, if you have an ability to do that, that you forget how much rougher and harder these older bikes ride. And you know, I'm telling this is an older bike, of course, compared to the Gold Wing. It's not an older bike compared to other bikes out there, as Harley Davidsons and those other ones that are made, but considering this is a 2006, that's 17 years now. It's a good amount of time for a motorcycle. I gotta say, I haven't had to do a whole lot of work to it. It's been a good running bike. The only work I've done to it was cams, and I changed out those tensioners and did the stage kit, of course, but at the time I had that done, the cams weren't needed. I just wanted cams in it. So, you know, I was drinking the Harley Davidson Kool-Aid back then and wanted to do the upgrades. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's your thing, feel free. I just don't do it anymore. Yeah, at the time I was doing upgrades to this thing for engine-wise and performance upgrades, you know, the Stage 2 kit and all that. That's something I did back then because I owned one of these, so you had the options to do that. Now with the Gold Wing, you know, I don't need to do that. The Gold Wing runs good out of the box, doesn't need the air opened up, doesn't need any stage kits done to it. Of course, you're also dealing with 4 more cylinders, right? So the engine displacement's a lot different. So we can perform better with more cylinders. You know, you're comparing apples to oranges at this point. Hell, I don't even know if you can say you're comparing apples to oranges. You're almost comparing fruit to a vegetable. Even though they're both motorcycles, they're not even close to the same machine, right? I mean, air cooled. It's the last year for the 88 cubic inch motor engine. And then last year, I think, also for the 5-speed tranny. So by the time they got this done, they had pretty well figured out any problems with that engine and stuff. I think the 88 cubic inch engine's a great little engine. I mean, you can make it performance-wise. It didn't have the same speed as the 96, the 103, the 107, the 114, or anything like that. But it started, ran good. Didn't have a lot of stuff go wrong with it toward the end, in my opinion. It's been a pretty good motorcycle. I mean, I haven't put very many miles on it over the last so many years, which is good because that'll just make it last that much longer. I mean, there's a good chance I'll never get to 100,000 on this bike, personally. I notice with the wind blowing me back, I have a tendency to crank the throttle more on this, even with the cruise control on. Oh good, thanks. Pulling out in front of me. But I think that's enough for this video. I'm gonna continue on my way to work. I don't even know what time it is. No clock on this bike. I don't have any phone mounts on it either. I got stalks for it, but phone's in my pocket. I'm gonna let y'all go. This is the Moose. Talk to you later. Bye.